Hey, fourth grade boys and girls. Ms. Claus here, and I'm going to show you something fun and hopefully a little bit new to you for the holiday season, especially since we're remote for 2 of the weeks. We're remote, of course, the week of December 14th through the 18th, and then you guys are doing activities on your own. I believe it's the 21st and 22nd, and after that, January 4th through the 8th, you all will be doing remote school at home as well. So I'm going to show you something called MyOn today. I know you probably heard of MyOn from your classroom teachers, and some of you may remember it from possibly last year because I think I had to introduce it last year. It's a very, very cool online reading site that is through Clever. And you guys use Clever all the time for Freckle and different things like that. I think there's math as well and things like that on Clever. Anyway, we're going to explore MyOn today, and I want you guys to use it over the holiday because you're going to have some time where you might just want to read. There's nonfiction books on MyOn, meaning books that are true with real information. There are comic book style graphic novels on there. There are fiction books, everybody picture books. There are also mysteries and fantasies and different things like that. So it's an awesome resource for all of us to use over the holiday. All right, let's get into it. One of the best things is that you can get right to MyOn through our class link resource here. You'll notice Clever is here. You guys go there for Freckle and your other content area, course learning. So let's click on Clever, and it might take a few minutes for it to come up. Hopefully you already have MyOn on your Clever homepage. If you do not, though, I will show you. Like here, I have it on my favorites right here. If you don't have it, you can always go up to the search bar here and type in MyOn, and then there it is right there. You would just click on that. Okay, so I'm just gonna go here and click on it. Now, if you've never done this with MyOn before, it's gonna pop up on a page where you have to put in things that interest you. So let me go ahead and find that so I can show you what it looks like. Let's go to library. So if this is your first time going to MyOn, a page like this is gonna pop up. This is just asking what you're interested in and what you're not interested in, okay? Right here, books in these different languages. They could be English, Spanish, and British if you're from Scotland, Ireland, or England, okay? So you can check or uncheck any of those. And then this one is for genres, and genres just means the types of stories you like. That can be fantasy, that can be mystery, science fiction, historical fiction. It can also be nonfiction or picture books. So if you like different genres, you would be here at most interested. If you kind of like them, you'd be here. If you have a little bit of interest, you'd be here. If you have a small amount of interest here and no interest at all, would be here. Okay, I like a lot of different genres, so I'm going to move mine to most interested. So fiction and nonfiction, comic book style formats. So those are graphic novels and cartoons. I like those a lot, but I don't want it all to be that. So I'm going to leave it here on, yeah, I'm pretty interested in that. Physical science and life science, different things like that is here. I love that type of stuff, so I'm going to leave that on interested. Language arts, that stuff that includes grammar and writing concepts and punctuation. I kind of like that stuff, so I'll leave it in the middle where it kind of. Social studies, I do like social studies and finding out about the world, people, and cultures from around the world, so I'm going to put that on interested. Math, not a math fan, sorry boys and girls. I know a lot of you love math and are really good at it. I've always struggled with it, so I'm going to leave it here on not that interested. Animals, if you know me, that's one of my big interests are animals, so I'd put that at highest interest. And hobbies and how to do things. It's trying to start me over. I'm very interested in that. I'm going to leave it here though, instead of putting it all the way at the top. Sports and vehicles, that's pretty good. I'll leave it here. Scary and gross. I'm a big chicken. So I don't really want to put it here as most interested or interested, maybe a little bit. And then if you don't like it at all, you would put one of these two. And then all about me type books, books that are about topics, manners, feelings, health, and other things about me or you or people. Okay, I'm going to leave that in the middle. So then you would just click save, and MyOn will start showing different things that you might be interested in. You would click on library to see that, go to recommended, or you can browse or go to your list if you've put the heart for certain things, or you can just search. I'm going to go to recommended, and these are books that are all for 4th grade reading levels. So you'll notice they're going to have a lot of different books that are graphic novels that go to my interests. Look at that. Thomas Jefferson, Thurgood Marshall, Abraham Lincoln. Oh, Chadwick Boseman, like him. I'm so sorry that he passed away. And Stan Lee too. I love both of them. So you'll notice it all goes to my interest. Yours will be a little different because your interests may be way different from mine. So say you like something a lot, you can click start the book. So you can also have it read to you by MyOn as well. You just hit play and it will read to you. So you just continue through the book until you're done. And if you're finished with the book, you don't really like it, just go to exit. And it should bring you back to the recommended books or to your library. So remember, you don't have to read anything all the way through if you're not enjoying it, because reading is mainly about enjoying. It's also about learning as well, but you also want to enjoy what you're learning and reading, right? So you could browse too. And let's go back to recommended, because if you see a book that you really like, but you don't have time to read it, say this one, I could add that right there to my list of books to read later on. So I'd like you to explore MyOn over the winter break, and we're going to be talking more about it because it's such a good resource. You also can download items onto a tablet, a phone, or a laptop right here with this tool here. You would log in on your tablet or your other laptop or your phone onto Seaford School District's class link, and you would go into Clever. Then you could put this pin into your account to make a mobile device account. Then you can download these books right onto your device and not even have to use the internet to read it. So say you are going on a short trip this winter break and you don't want to be bored in the car, you could download some of these items and read them as you're traveling, as your adults are driving and stuff. So it's really great. You don't have to use the internet. All right, guys and girls, have a great winter break. I'm going to miss you guys, but please zoom in with me and we'll get to talk and see each other at least a couple times this winter break. And don't forget, January 4th through the 8th, you'll be Zooming with me at some time too. So enjoy the books on MyOn, and I'll have some discussions where you can share what you've been reading and what you've found on MyOn, because other people might want to read the same things. All right, have a great winter break, and I will see you around, and ho, 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 have a great time.